Every year in Hawaii, 50,000 women fall victim to domestic violence. On October 4th, thousands took a stand against this abuse by taking part in the annual Men's March Against Domestic Violence. And here to tell us more are Dr. Jairus Hedges, Dean of the John A. Burns School of Medicine, and one of his students, Mark Gerges. Aloha to you both. Thank you for being here.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, very important topic to talk about. Doctor, tell us why you are so involved in this.
Well, thank you for asking. This is actually a personal issue for me. Growing up, I had a father who had some serious anger management problems, so there were some difficult times for the family. I didn't realize at that time how prevalent this was, and so as I've become a medical professional, I felt it's important.
And you've been a catalyst with getting the University of Hawaii involved. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been very fortunate, all the way from President Lassner through multiple programs, and of course I'm most proud of the involvement of our athletics programs, but all across the campus we've had good participation.
Yeah, that's wonderful news. So Mark, you are a UH student as well, and you participated in the Men's March, right? Tell us about your experience and your involvement.
So I decided to join this movement because I think this is an important issue that needs awareness. And as the dean said, it's very prevalent here in Hawaii. I have two little sisters, and as this committee was discussed with us, I couldn't help but think of how I would feel if I found out they were tied in a web of domestic violence. And with my interest in pediatrics, I thought of all the children who I'd interact with who felt helpless and unable to leave such difficult situations. So my goal became to aid these victims and help them recognize the number of people around who are willing to stand up and advocate for them.
That's wonderful. So how do you know, though, if somebody is a victim of domestic violence? What are the signs to look for?
Yeah, it's not always an obvious situation.
Right.
Of course, those of us who are on the front lines of clinical care will see individuals who have been injured, a black eye, a bruise, sometimes a cut or burn. It's really important for us to kind of take a step back, look at the whole situation, and ask some important questions, such as, do you feel safe at home? Is there an issue that we need to talk about? We should not forget that the healthcare providers are trained on working with those with domestic violence, working with social services to help do discrete referrals. It's something that our University Health Partners practice is very attuned to, whether it be our gynecologists and obstetricians or our folks working in internal medicine and family medicine. It's just something that we are very attuned to and are looking for.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll have all this information posted on HiNowDaily.com.
This segment is sponsored by John A. Burns School of Medicine.